back and work on a new headquarters. We'll make sure that you did not die in vain. So let's get to
I've come to pay my respects to Odin, Loki. And of course, I brought presents. Behold, my tribute to the All-Father. The day of reckoning has arrived! Long have I been denied my rightful place. But now, I have the power to take it! Odin's throne will be mine.
Loki has invaded Asgard. He's brought those monstrous super soldiers with him. This cannot
Look
be
around
good.
you, team. We're standing in a land very few humans have ever seen. This is the world known as Valhalla. It's where brave Asgardian warriors go when they die. Understand that the only reason we're allowed to make headquarters here is because Asgard has fallen, and they need our help to defeat Doom.
What can we do to help them?
Right now, we have two possible missions. First, the gate of the Bifrost Bridge has been locked and needs to be opened. Second, many of the gods are being held prisoner in Asgard. For more information on freeing the prisoners, talk to Lady Sif. To find out about the Bifrost Bridge, talk to Hermod. If you're ready to start now, take the path to Asgard or the portal to Bifrost.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. Time to explore this majestic
Welcome to
place.
Valhalla. I'm glad to see you.
Hello, Colonel Fury. How did Doom take Asgard?
It's all because of his attack on the Omega base. You remember the super soldier serum he stole?
Yes, but the serum doesn't work.
It doesn't if you want troops for more than one battle. But that's all he needed. He created a bunch of those beasts and set them loose on Asgard.
Why is Dr. Doom after Asgard?
There's some theories, but nothing solid yet.
What are theories?
Look, right now all we've got are guesses, and none of them make sense. So I'm not saying anything until we have solid facts.
Who's in charge now that Asgard's
With so
fallen?
many Asgardians in prison, and with Odin out battling the Frost Giants, Sif is now in charge.
Does she mind the humans being here in
None
Valhalla?
of the gods are crazy about us being here. This is a sacred place to them. But they realize there's no choice in the matter. They need our help.
Colonel Fury.
You're welcome.
I am very sorry to hear about the death of Jean Grey. I am sure you did everything you could.
If we did everything we could, she'd be alive right now. Is Jean Grey truly dead?
I would think so. The infinity vortex she was thrown into would have killed her instantly.
What's an infinity vortex?
It is the mystical equivalent of a black hole, warping the very fabric of space and time. Some say it can be used as a portal to other dimensions, but that has never been proven.
How are the X-Men taking Jean's
Not
death?
well, I am afraid. The X-Men are a tightly knit group. Worst of all, her boyfriend Cyclops has gone missing.
How's Nightcrawler taking it?
Nightcrawler blames himself for Miss Gray's death. He believes he should have been the one to die.
Thanks, Black Widow.
It was no trouble at all.
Wanna know something? Cyclops is already with us.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Hank. Could Doom use super soldiers to conquer Asgard?
He unleashed hundreds of them. They overwhelmed the gods, literally tore the city apart. Then Doom came through afterwards, gathered up all the unconscious Asgardians, and made them prisoners.
With an army like that, no one is safe from Doom.
Not really. Doom's troops ran off in all directions after the attack. And he's not going to be making another army anytime soon, since he's used up all the super soldier serum.
Where are the wells located around Valhalla?
Those are portals to other Asgardian worlds.
Are they safe?
You mean will you wind up in Murder World again? Nah, they're perfectly reliable. Even Mordo couldn't mess them up.
What do you know about Infinity Vortex?
That thing in Mephisto's realm that the X-Man was dropped into? They're like relief valves between dimensions. There's all kinds of energy flowing through them.
So if someone were strong enough to survive traveling through an vortex, they'd wind up in a different dimension?
I know what you're getting at, but the X-Man is dead. Nothing could survive that kind of pressure.
Thanks, Hank.
Come back anytime. Whatever.
Greetings, Wolverine. It is regrettable that Jean Grey was lost. I know she was a close friend of yours.
Jeannie was more than a friend. She was one of the few good things on this earth. Now she's gone. Ain't quite sure if I can deal with that.
Who is Odin?
Odin is the most powerful of all gods and the ruler of Asgard. Because of his extreme powers, he is required to rest an entire day once a year in Odin sleep.
Isn't Thor his son?
Yes, Thor is the son of Odin, as are Vidar and Loki. Although Loki was his son by battle, not blood.
Where are we?
This is Asgard, a small planetary body in an alternate dimension. It is filled with mystical beings and consists of 9 separate worlds, which are joined by special portals.
Who lives in here?
Asgard consists of 6 major races: the human-like gods, the dwarves, trolls, demons, giants, and elves. Each lay claim to a different world.
Who is Sif?
As young adults, Lady Sif and Thor were very close. This, of course, angered Loki, so he cut off her golden hair and replaced it with hair as black as night, called strands of naught.
Were Sif and Thor romantically involved later in life?
Yes, but Sif has been long perplexed by Thor's affection for Earth. She wonders why a god would waste his time worrying about lesser beings.
Thanks, Vision.
I am pleased to help.
Yes.
Welcome to Valhalla, Black Panther.
Thank you, Vision.
I am pleased to help.
All right.
Let's see. Over here.
Greetings, human. My name is Hermod, and I bring bad news. The Bifrost Bridge is under attack by the Wrecking Crew.
What can we do to help?
I I would ask that you travel across the bridge and open the gate to Midgard. Then additional reinforcements will be able to join us.
Who are you again?
I am Hermod, the fleetest of foot in all of Asgard. Because of my speed, I sometimes act as a messenger for Odin.
Have you ever been to Earth?
Yes, I lived there for a short time because of a spell Odin cast. The gods were sent to Earth and given human identities.
What's the Bifrost Bridge?
Bifrost is also known as the Rainbow Bridge. It's the only permanent pathway between Asgard and Midgard, or Earth, as you call it. Normally the bridge is protected by Heimdall, but he was taken prisoner during the battle for Asgard.
Who are the Wrecking Crew?
They are a group of villains led by a human named Wrecker. He acquired Asgardian powers when he was mistaken for Loki.
He has the power of a god?
Yes, as do his cohorts. They have plagued Thor and Asgard many times over the years.
Thanks, God.
Certainly.
I'm just gonna let you guys know, not all Asgardians, including Hermod, are not in the MCU. Which is quite disappointing, actually.
Greetings, Jorn. I would have you know, Valhalla is a very sacred place of the Asgard dead. It is only because of the war that we would allow you to make camp here.
We understand, Sif. How goes the battle?
Not well. Our city is overrun, and our warriors imprisoned. Odin is now facing the frost giants alone.
What can we do to help, Lady Sif?
You must travel to Asgard and free Baldur from his prison. Then he can rally the other gods and win back our fair city. It is the world where the honored dead of Asgard go. Here the astral energy of the deceased exists until Ragnarok.
How did it...
The courageous dead are escorted here by warrior women who appear over battlefields and take stock of the slain. The greatest of them is called Valkyrie.
Boulder?
He is second in power only to the mighty Thor. Baldur is always looked to as a leader in times of danger.
Boulder must be pretty important.
He is indeed. Prophecy tells us that Baldur's death will help trigger Ragnarok, the end of Asgard, and the destruction of its people.
Do you know Thor?
Quite well. As children, Thor and I would play together, and then, later in life, we became more.
What happened between you two?
For a time, we were happy, and it seemed that we would wed, but I could not abide his constant interest in Midgard, the planet you call Earth, and because of that, we never married.
Thank you, Sif.
You may go now.
Halt! By order of the Lady Sif, you are not allowed into the Hall of the Honored Fallen until you have proven yourself worthy.
How do we do that?
Either save the Bifrost Bridge, or free the prisoners of Asgard. Then you will be deemed a valiant warrior.
Looks like we've got a lot of work to do.